if he is to compete with this Orlando Pirates team, yeah, he needs to do something special to beat this Orlando Pirates team because this team looks determined. This team looks determined. They look so serious about the league. And the thing is, their schedule is so comfortable. Their schedule is so comfortable, man. They don't have any other competition. It's just the league and Champions League. So like now they can just put all their focus on the league until Champions League starts. And I'm asking myself for like, and again, remember like now it's 6 points. Orlando Pirates is ahead of Mamelodi Sundowns. It's 6 points, 6 points clear. So Mamelodi Sundowns still need to win their game tomorrow. So Mamelodi Sundowns fans they cannot say but then we have a game in hand. So Mamelodi Sundowns tomorrow has to win their game. So like now pressure on to Mamelodi Sundowns. Pressure on to Mamelodi Sundowns. Mamelodi Sundowns has not been pressured yet in a very long time when it comes to the league. We have not had a team that is closely contesting the league with us. So the past couple of seasons, the past 4 seasons, the league we've been winning league comfortably. In fact, ever since KAIZER Chiefs gave us like a close fight in 2020, we've never actually had a team that is closely contesting for the league with us. So there's going to be more, and this most of Mamelodi Sundowns, the current Mamelodi Sundowns players that are at Mamelodi Sundowns, the current Mamelodi Sundowns player that we have right now, most of them have not experienced a league fight that actually goes all the way throughout the season. Most of the leagues we have been winning it comfortably. So this Mamelodi Sundowns team this season is going to be tested. It's going to be tested, man. And I'm worried, man. I need to be honest. I'm really worried. I'm really extremely worried because I mean we can't have the first time in a very long time we have a team that is fighting for the league with us, and then we don't win the league. Or on that very first season that we have a team that is fighting for the league with us, because then that means like, oh, if we had if Orlando Pirates or KAIZER Chiefs were fighting for the league, maybe during this TV thing, during the this TV Premier League, maybe we would not have won one or two of those trophies. So like now, this Mamelodi Sundowns team needs to prove to us, the fans, needs to prove to themselves that like they have what it takes to fight for the league. They have what it takes to stay in contention with this Orlando Pirates, and also emerge, because yes, this is one thing fighting for the league and not winning it, and it's another thing fighting for the league and winning it at the end. So they need to prove to us as the Mamelodi Sundowns fan. But then again, let's talk about this Orlando Pirates team today. This Orlando Pirates team today that was missing. Like I said, Tito Masang was not in the starting level. Was not even in the team. It was not in the team today. They were missing Van Rooyen. Van Rooyen, that has been really exceptional since he went to Orlando Pirates, has been really exceptional. I thought like Orlando Pirates was gonna or will feel his absence. I thought Orlando Pirates will not perform that well without him. I thought like, and also my prediction before this game, I thought like this game was gonna end 1-1. That was my prediction. I thought like this game would be a 1-1 game, because I mean another thing that we should not forget, this like Orlando Pirates third game in 8 games in 8 days. Third game, third game in 8 days. So just think about that for a minute. A team that like is maybe inexperienced in fighting for the league, a team that like is normally used to like a what do you call, a flexible schedule. They're adapting so well. They're adapting so well. I mean, they beat Supersport United comfortably, 2-0 at Orlando. And I thought like Supersport United was going to pose a threat to this Orlando Pirates team. I thought Supersport United would get something, a draw. But then they put Supersport United away so easily. It was such a comfortable match for Orlando Pirates. And then I was like, okay, since they beat Supersport United, they're immediately playing Amazulu team that has been resting. So I was like, okay, I think maybe Amazulu might maybe get a draw against this Orlando Pirates team. They want to Amazulu demolish or Amazulu, like play them off the park. I mean, the boy and Nkota Marau Nkota, Relebule Mofokeng. We cannot forget how well Nkota played in that game. And also, we cannot forget how well MOFOKENG played in that game. And also, we cannot forget how dominant Orlando Pirates was in that game. They were so wasteful. Orlando Pirates should have won that game 5-6. They dominated that game. And I was like, okay, since they beat Amazulu, okay. Also, that game, remember, like in the later stage, Amazulu almost equalized. Then I was like, okay, since Pirates won up against Amazulu, all right, they are playing Test Galaxy. A Test Galaxy that has not been informed. A Test Galaxy that is wounded. A Test Galaxy that has not won a game this season. A Test Galaxy that is playing at home. So I was like, okay. Before the game, I didn't even like do into a match watch along, because I was like, once Mbata scored, I was like, I'm not watching this, because I knew what was gonna happen after. Then I was like, okay, let me. I had a bit of faith in TS Galaxy, because I was like, they need to do something. I believe. I think they have a good coach in Red Ramovic. So I was like, TS Galaxy has to do something today. They have to do something. They owe it to themselves to win this game. They owe it to Team Sugazi to win this game. What did Orlando Pirates do? What did Orlando Pirates do to TS Galaxy? Please do, guys, do like the video, guys. Please, let's just get to 10 likes. We have 61 people watching, which is really, really dope. But then, like I said, let's get back to the game and not focus on the likes. And then, what did Orlando Pirates do today? Beautiful goal from Mbata. I rate Mbata very, very high. Like I always say, like Orlando Pirates as a player, they win Mbata. And just to see him like now this season is adding something that is very, very valuable to any defensive midfielder or number 8 or a central midfielder anywhere. A central midfielder that scores goals. A central midfielder that scores goals. A central midfielder that is very, very dangerous on the edge of the box. And is adding that to his game. He's adding that to his game. So imagine like now, I mean, Orlando Pirates is a perfect. I mean, that midfield of Orlando Pirates is something else. That midfield of Orlando Pirates is something else, and that midfield of Orlando Pirates might just even like go on and win the league for Orlando Pirates. Because for me, I cannot see this Orlando Pirates capitulating. I cannot see this Orlando Pirates. Like I said, they're missing so many players. But then, like I said, and they're able to win games comfortably without those key players that they're missing. So imagine this team once the Tito Masongo is back and regular Saile is also consistently back, is fit. Van Rooyen also is back fit. Imagine like Nda's when Nda comes back and is also back fit, and also likes of team just like to make to add on the squad depth. So this team is just gonna grow from strength to strength. That's my biggest worry as Mamelodi Sundowns fan, because this team, like today, they played in quarter. Nkota's playing his third game in PSL, but then he looks so comfortable. It's as if he's been playing for this Orlando Pirates side for seasons. You didn't think that he's starting his third game this season. It's the third game. It's ridiculous, guys. Like, and this is testament to the wonderful job that Coach Revere has done at Orlando Pirates. And this is coaching. Honestly, like this is coaching, and this just like. I mean, sometimes you need to forget the team. Like, I'm just like one thing that I always try to do on this channel is just to be balanced and give fair it takes. Like, and because I'm a Mamelodi Sundowns, maybe people will like expect me to be biased, but then I'm trying to be as balanced as possible, right? So, like I said, this Orlando Pirates team, they're missing Lepasa, which I don't think even when he's back would make that would be in this team. They're missing Radio Pane. Radio Pane is still a youngster, but yeah, they're also missing Radio Pane. They're missing Relewile Saleng. They're missing Masongwaye. They're missing Team. They're missing. I don't want to count Utladisa because he doesn't even play. Goodson Mosele. Livito has been injured for some time. They're missing Da. They're missing Koki. They're missing like considerable. I mean, Van Rooyen. They're missing considerable amount of players. They're missing so many players, but they are able to get these wins together. They are able, and my thing is they're winning games comfortably. So once these players are back, this team is just gonna get strong and strong and strong, and it's gonna be very, very difficult for Mamelodi Sundowns to keep up with the Orlando Pirates team that is like all fit and all raring to go. Because right now we can't even keep up with them while they're missing some of their top players. So what's going to happen once all their top players are back? I mean, today, Relebile Ratom, I mean, what a goal. What a goal. Another thing that I said in the last game that like the maturity of this boy, man. This boy is so mature. Like the maturity on this boy. Like he plays like he's like an experienced player. I mean, he had no right to do what he did. He had no right to take the shot where he took exactly like Nkota did last week. I was thinking, during Amazon game. I'm like, this boy is literally starting his first game of the season. He has no right to take a shot from there. Literally no right to take a shot from there, and just tells you about the confidence that this Orlando Pirates team has. They are so confident and they believe in themselves so much, and they believe that they actually can win this league, and they believe that they are going to win this league. So Mamelodi Sundowns have a difficult challenge on their hand. They have a difficult challenge standing between them and winning the maiden Betway Premier League. Because honestly, I want to win Betway Premier League. I wanted to win it so bad, and I hope that tomorrow we beat Cape Town City because we need to stay in this fight. Yes, I know we're missing a couple of players. We're missing Rabieros. We're missing Zwane. We're missing, but then we should be able. We should have beaten Polokwane City without those players. So my thing is, Orlando Pirates can comfortably go to Mbombela, beat Test Galaxy without about 5-6 of their top players. We couldn't beat Polokwane City without a couple of our key players. So that's what's worrying me. That is what is worrying me, and also the performance of Orlando. I mean, just look at how much how well this team performs. These teams, whether they're missing another player or top player, they will always play the same way. Like the gameplay doesn't change. I mean, just take a look at that. 6 out of 6, 6 out of 6. That's pressure on Mamelodi Sundowns. And can Mamelodi Sundowns actually keep up with this? Can we keep up with this? These are serious questions that like Mamelodi Sundowns need to answer. Please do guys like the video, guys. Please do like the video, guys. Let's at least get to 10 likes. Please do like the video. So I'm just going through the league, the log. I mean, just take a look. That's a perfect start. It does not get better than that. It does not get better than that. I don't think Orlando Pirates has ever had a better start to the season than they are having this season. I mean, this is perfect. This is perfect. And another thing that I need to say is that they are keeping clean sheets. They're not just winning; they're keeping clean sheets. I mean, this season they've kept like 4 clean sheets, keeping 4 clean sheets considered in 2 games. So you can see there's a pattern here. There's consistency here. The defense of Orlando Pirates, despite missing Ngcobo, they're still able to keep clean sheets. The partnership of Sasani and CVC, for me, very, very key. Very, very key. Yes, I was critical of them in the last game against Amazon because like I thought like that goal that Amazon scored, there was like a lapse of concentration. They Amazon should not have scored from there. But today, I mean, you could see that like they were taking no prisoners. They were taking no prisoners, and man, that's the thing. Defending will win you games. And also, Talentum Button Macaulay protecting that back four, making sure that the Gabriel Dlamini, Ratomo, Nkota, and Mahopa have all the freedom to go forward and create those chances. And also protecting Dion Hotto when Dion Hotto bombs forward. So you can see, man, this Orlando hey, guys. I'm worried, man. As a Mamelodi Sundowns fan, I'm worried. I'm worried. What is it gonna take to stop this Orlando Pirates team? What is it going to take to stop this Orlando Pirates team? Because, yeah, like I said, win without key players, and I mean, like it's gonna take something very, very special to stop this train. But then again, they will win. They will lose eventually. That loss is gonna happen. It will come. So it will be what matters will be like how do they come back from that loss? It will come that loss. It's not like they're gonna go the whole season without losing. And even the schedule is still gonna get tighter. Right now they have like I think the perfect schedule. I mean, they're not like I said before the game. They're not in the telecom in the Kali knockout. So their focus is just the league and Champions League. And maybe like I said against Super Sport, like maybe That loss to Magesi might have been actually a blessing in disguise because like right now they don't have to worry about any other trophy. They play their best teams in each and every game going in the league. Unlike what Mangom did last, I'm like, why are you rotating the team? You don't have the lux. You're not like it's not like you're comfortably in the leading the log. You're literally like having your Orlando Pirates here that is determined, and someone just goes and change the whole team. Look at this Orlando Pirates team. Like they know this. Coach Ribeiro knows his starting 11. He's set on his starting 11. Yes, he can make those changes when, but then he makes changes when it's necessary. Today with today's, I mean, they played. I think the team that played against SuperSport United, it didn't change it when because it won against SuperSport United. He went to Amazon. He still played the very same team. He still played the very same team. He didn't change anything. Even today, okay. Today, he brought Tabiso Monyani back into the team because for obvious reasons because Van Rooyen is injured and also Gabriel Dlamini came into the team because I mean Tito's not even in the team today. So he makes changes when it's necessary. It doesn't just change and rotate when it's not unnecessary. So and my thing is he knows that the season is still very long, and the players at Orlando Pirates they understand that the season is very long. So there's gonna be injuries, there's going to be suspensions. So you have a winning team, and I don't think Coach Revero is gonna be timbering with this team and making unnecessary changes because he understand like it's important for Orlando Pirates to get those wins, build the momentum because right now Orlando Pirates has the momentum. Mamelodi Sundowns doesn't have the momentum. Orlando Pirates has the momentum, and they are hungry for this league, and they're going to fight tooth and nail for this league. So Mamelodi Sundowns needs to be prepared. Need to be prepared for a battle because it's not gonna be easy to win this league. I thought Orlando Pirates was just gonna be it over like Moloa Paraffin, but nah. Once like now, because I'm trying to I get deep into details. I'm thinking about it. I'm like, okay, they're missing this and they play, and also there's consistency with their play. They play well, they create chances, and they don't give up. They keep probing. They can score early in the game. They can score late in the game. Like that's and also the goals that like everyone is scoring goals. Everyone is scoring goals at Orlando Pirates. Today it was THEMBA and Ratom. In the last game it was Nkota. Nkota came through with the brace. In the other game against SuperSport United, it was also other players. You can see that like they share goals. They don't depend on their striker. They don't depend on their. I mean, like imagine like their main striker for me, Chofa Mabasa. Chofa Mabasa doesn't even start the game, and it's someone that was always he always come through with the goals for Orlando Pirates. It didn't start the game today. So yeah, I think Paris is like I think I mean I cannot wait for Mamelodi Sundowns game tomorrow against Cape Town City because if we don't pick up maximum points in that game, and then yeah, I'll be very worried. Yes, I know it's only 6 games into the season, but then it's all about like building a strong foundations and also building the momentum and the winning mentality. So like now, Mangom Niti, man, yeah, he has. If I'm Mangom Niti, I'm worried, and I'm sure he's very very worried right now because. And I think another thing that Mangom Niti actually kind of like, I think he shot himself in the foot saying that Orlando Pirates doesn't beat these small teams. Why would you say that? Why would you say that? Why would you say that? Why would you help your opponent to fix their weaknesses? Why would you help your opponent to fix their mistakes and their weakness? That was so stupid of Mangom. That was so immature of Mangom to go out and expose your opponent's weakness. You don't do that. You don't do that. You keep it to yourself. You know that like okay, this their weaknesses. So like now saying that in public, saying that to the media. Come on, obviously, Orlando Pirates they will make sure that they rectify that. They will make sure that they don't repeat those mistakes. So Mangom Niti, man, I want you to succeed. I want Mangom Niti to succeed. But then sometimes he doesn't help himself. He doesn't help himself by making those statements. So we need to win tomorrow. We need to, and I think we will win. So please do guys, let me know what you think in the comments. Do a comment. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think can Orlando Pirates keep this momentum going? Can they keep this momentum going, or they will eventually collapse in the maybe the seventh game, eighth game? Because for me, I don't see them losing a game or dropping points until like maybe an international break. For now, I don't think they're gonna drop any points. Yes, I know they're playing Stellenbosch, but the way that they're in such a groove, man, right now, like they are in serious form. I cannot see them dropping points. I cannot see them dropping points. I need to be honest. Um, I hope they do, but I cannot see. And I know. Oh, they're playing Richards Bay. Wait, 5 May. I mean, they played Richards Bay not so long ago. It can be. I mean, also for Squash, it says Orlando Pirates playing Richards Bay next game, which is on the 5th of November, which is next week Tuesday. The game against Stellenbosch says is postponed. So I mean, if they're playing against Richards Bay, that's a definite win for Orlando Pirates. So they'll go to the international break having won all of their 7 games. They will go into the international break having won all their 7 games. I mean, come on, guys. Let's just be honest here. Like, there's just no way that like if Orlando Pirates win all their first 7 games, and let's say maybe Mamelodi Sundowns tomorrow drop points, there's just no way that this Orlando Pirates will not win the league come end of the season. There's just no way. There's just no way. I mean, that would be the biggest bottle jobs ever. If Orlando Pirates, if Mamelodi Sundowns doesn't win, please guys, we have like 50 people watching. Only 3 likes before 10 likes. Come on, just 3 likes, guys. Just 3 of you like the video, and then we're on 10 likes. That's all I'm asking. I'm not asking for a lot. Just 10 likes, guys. Please do it. Make it happen. Make it happen there. I mean, I'm going through Mamelodi Sundowns record of last season. In the first, the Mamelodi Sundowns also won like their first 6 games. We beat Sikukuni, and then we beat KAIZER Chiefs, and then yeah, we won our first. No, I think we won even further than that last season. I mean, we won so many games in the first. Okay, Okay, even last season, Mamelodi Sundowns started the season very strong. Mamelodi Sundowns last season started the season very strong, winning against Sikukune, and then KAIZER Chiefs, then Golden Arrows, then CHIPPA United, Richards Bay, and then what do you call Polokwane City, 7, and then went on to 8, and then we went on to let's see, 8, and then we went to. So we won about like our first eight matches, and we know that we went on to win the league. So if Orlando Pirates can also win their first 7, 8 games, it's gonna be difficult for this team not to win the league, And again, 6 points it's a tall order. It's a tall order. Okay, guys, we only need one person to like so that we can get to 10 likes. 1%, please. Come on, guys. So if let's say somehow Cape Town City managed to hold Mamelodi Sundowns to a draw, I mean, imagine how confident, how much of a boost in confidence that will give Orlando Pirates. So yeah, man, Orlando Pirates can actually run away with this league. Orlando Pirates can actually run away with this league, and I mean, I cannot see them being stopped. I need to be honest. Like I said, they don't have any domestic trophies. They only have CAF Champions League. My hope now is that like okay, because they will be playing in CAF, maybe they will start to get tired. They will start to get tired. But then another thing is that Mamelodi Sundowns will also play in that CAF. So nah, I think I mean if you dip it, Orlando Pirates will win this league, and I hate to admit it. I honestly hate it. But then if you dip it, the more I think about it, because Mamelodi Sundowns will have just as difficult schedule as Orlando Pirates will have. They will have CAF Champions League, going to North America is North Africa, West Africa, East Africa, traveling, and we know traveling it requires so much out of you. It takes so much. It takes its toll on you, right? And on top of that, Mamelodi Sundowns has a Kali knockout. They have the league. So there's just no way that this Orlando Pirates will bottle this league. I mean, if they do end up not winning this league, it will be the biggest joke. And you know what? I'll be here to remind all Orlando Pirates fans, and I would really, 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 really love to see it happen. Orlando Pirates bottling this league. I hope it does happen. And my thing is, Mamelodi Sundowns will be hoping to go further in the Champions League. Mamelodi Sundowns has the responsibility to go to the semi-finals and possibly finals. Orlando Pirates doesn't have that pressure to go all the way to the Champions League final or semi-final because this is their first time in CAF Champions League in a very long time. So you get what I'm saying? Like Orlando Pirates has every chance to win this league. They have every chance to win this league, and I think they will do it. I think they will do it. Hopefully, I'm jinxing it. I hope it's a jinx and it doesn't happen, but I can see them winning this league, man, and it will just so unfortunate because yeah, man, we will not hear the end of it. We will not hear the end of it. Just see like the reaction from Orlando Pirates fans. Let's keep cooking admin. Kids the Chiefs and Mamelodi Sundowns fans after every unsuccessful hate watch. Yo, man, these hate watch are not successful. These hate watches are not successful. I mean, today I was doing it and I just had to stop streaming it because I'm like, I'm not sitting here wasting my time and watch Orlando Pirates win the game. And and while people see me and I was like, nah, I'm not doing this to myself. I'm not doing this to myself. We cannot compete. Look at this. Look, man, we need VAR in South African football. We need VAR in South African football because so that we can avoid such calls. And I mean that's not a clear penalty. Like I would not have. I mean, I would not. Come on, nah. For me, yes, I've seen them given, but I will not say that's the reason why Orlando Pirates won the game. I will not say that's the reason why Chess Galaxy uh, um, lost the game. So very very difficult for a referee to call that and to call that for penalty there in real time. It's in replays. Maybe I mean like even like now I'm watching the replay and I'm trying to scrutinize it. The fact that like I have to like look closely, replay it, and then it's like I'm nitpicking. So if it was clear and obvious, then yes, I would say yeah, maybe that should have been a penalty. But this one, I wouldn't. For me, I've seen them given, but if I'm the referee, I don't think I'll give it. And also, how do you call that in real time? It's not possible. So I just feel like people need to just like stop looking for excuses, man. Orlando Pirates are in good form, and let's just give credit where credit is due. So let's not even like, but yeah, for me, I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced. Nah, I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced. I love that we keep clean sheets. I think that I said the fact that Orlando Pirates is keeping clean sheets. There's no those mistakes that they used to make in last season, and also those mistakes that they were making during preseason. It looks like they've like literally like stopped those, and like they were like, now we need to switch. Like now they're switching on entire 90 minutes, and it's great to see. And also, man, that that Orlando Pirates midfield, man, I feel like it's so underrated. Makaula, come on, guys, he was the man of the match today. Like Makaula, Maketleni, come on, boys, come on, man, come on, man. Like, yeah, mina happy angifuni kungasho. Sundowns will beat this team 6-0 again. We'll be there. We will be there. We will be there, man. We will be there. I cannot wait for Orlando Pirates against Mamelodi Sundowns. So it's unfortunate that we'll only have that fixture and I think like next year. But then that's gonna be a thrill of a fixture. And I think if maybe I know my goat once said we don't need to beat KAIZER Chiefs to win the league. I think this season we might need to beat this Orlando Pirates home and away to win this league. If we keep making the same mistakes, we'll need to beat this Orlando Pirates home and away. Great fight from the lads. This is the Pirates from this is the Pirate form. Pirates form we've been praying for. Matambo Hlangana Zulu. Okay. Worldwide web winner, wire. Yeah, man. Things are looking good for Orlando Pirates right now. Escodin, Zegama Bizela. Things are looking good in Mayfair. Things are looking good. Things are looking good, man. Let's see if they can keep up with this with the momentum. Let's see if they can keep the consistency. It will be interesting to see if they can, because it only remember it only take one loss for the whole thing to collapse. It takes one loss for the whole thing to collapse. So yeah, once they start losing, it will be interesting to see if they can come back to winning ways instantly. So yeah, man, I think we did what we, let's see, sure, there is 6 Idirang. But then, man, yeah, Orlando Pirates has. I just want this boy, man, to leave Orlando Pirates, man. This boy needs to leave Orlando Pirates. He needs to leave Orlando Pirates ASAP, because Texas High, they're doing big things in Europe. Also need to leave Orlando Pirates and go to Europe and do big things. He has what it takes. He can perform, be up there with the best. He just need to. Pirates not playing CAF and not won a domestic trophy. Don't mislead. Pirates not playing CAF and not won a domestic trophy. Don't mislead us. I think maybe you misinterpreted what I said. I said Orlando Pirates is playing CAF this season, right? Together with Mamelodi Sundowns. But Orlando Pirates already, they're getting maximum points before playing CAF Champions League, right? And Mamelodi Sundowns, yes, Mamelodi Sundowns, they lost against Polokwane City. We don't know if Mamelodi Sundowns will beat Cape Town City tomorrow or not. But there's consistency with Orlando Pirates before going to CAF. Mamelodi Sundowns, they're showing signs of inconsistency before going to CAF. So it's going to be interesting to see when they both start playing in CAF with those African teams. If both with if because obviously, like, when playing CAF, I think it's expected that, like, you're gonna lose a bit of momentum. So Mamelodi Sundowns will lose a bit of momentum when because of the tight schedule. Orlando Pirates will also lose a bit of momentum because of the tight schedule. But then already, Orlando Pirates have picked up maximum points before CAF. So that's what I'm trying to say. That's Jothan Gumisa saying. So I don't know if maybe I'm making. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say or not. But yeah, I try to explain it to the best of my abilities. But yeah, man. I mean, if Orlando Pirates playing Tescal, I mean, Richards Bay the next game, I mean, that should be an easy win for Orlando Pirates. I don't see Richards Bay posing any threat to Orlando Pirates. Gustav saying no Tito, no Saleng, no Da, no Van Rooyen. Exactly what I said. Doing this without 4 key players that literally start when fit. Orlando Pirates doing this without 4 players that are automatically in the starting 11 when fit. These are key players for Orlando Pirates. Tito is a key player for Orlando Pirates. Saleng is a key player for Orlando Pirates. I mean, he won MTN 8 for Orlando Pirates. He won a couple of trophies for Orlando Pirates already. Non Nda is the captain of Orlando Pirates. He's the main man in that defense of Orlando Pirates. Van Rooyen, since he went to Orlando Pirates, it's been a revelation. So doing this without these 4 players, like, I'm like I said, I'm worried. I'm worried because I'm like, when these players are back, this team, like I said, is just gonna grow from strength to strength. And yeah, it's time to realize that Jose Riviero has built Orlando Pirates, not depend on anyone. No, like I said, this guy has built a strong team. He's built a strong team, and it's credit to him, man, because Orlando Pirates cannot lose him. They cannot lose him because can you imagine if Orlando Pirates? I cannot, like, it's gonna take some. Like I said, they need to, like, make sure they sign him to a very long term contract because I mean the guy has been great. The guy has been great, and I think if he wins the league this season, I think he might just even, like, uh emulate Rudy Kroll. If he wins the league this season, I think he will emulate Rudy Kroll because since he came to Orlando Pirates, they've been winning trophies every season. Already this season they've won a trophy. The goal this season is to go on to win the league and go as far as possible in the net bank. So Jose Riviero, man, Orlando Pirates, like, yeah, you have to give Orlando Pirates management's credit here for them to go and find him, man, because this is a serious find here. Orlando Pirates found themselves a serious coach here, man. Because before, I know they had Zimbabwe, they had Rulan Mukwena, but I mean, this man has built a strong team. Has built a very strong team for Orlando Pirates, and also not even spending that much money. I mean, is such a good, and also giving young players a fair chance. Giving young players a fair chance. So yeah, Coach Riviero is doing a wonderful job, man, at there at Orlando Pirates. Because for me, I think it's the best coach in South Africa. I think it's the best coach in South Africa because I mean, which other than I mean, for me, yeah, I think he might be the best coach right now. I think he might be the best coach in South Africa because I mean, Mangom is yet to be proven. Coach Gavin Hunt is past it. Nabi still needs to prove himself. Yeah, man, I'm struggling to find any coach that can actually like uh outdo or that is better than Coach Riviero in South African football. I'm struggling to come up with a name, but yeah. So yeah, man, that's it from me, guys. Let's meet tomorrow for Mamelodi Sundowns against Cape Town City and KAIZER Chiefs against who's Chiefs playing again tomorrow? KAIZER Chiefs. I'm sure KAIZER Chiefs will be looking to get back to winning ways. Mamelodi Sundowns will also be looking to get back to winning ways. So we should have like thriller of games tomorrow. I expect KAIZER Chiefs to win. I also expect Mamelodi Sundowns to win. Magezi, I expect KAIZER Chiefs to beat Magezi. I expect Mamelodi Sundowns. It's gonna be tricky, man. Cape Town City against Mamelodi Sundowns. I mean, that's the same Cape Town City that like literally stopped us from being invincibles next season. I mean, last season. This Cape Town City stopped us from having a historical season in South Africa. This Cape Town City owe us, man. You know what? There's no way we not win against Cape Town City. They owe us big time. They owe no. Tomorrow we need to avenge ourselves. We need to avenge ourselves. I really hope that this Mamelodi Sundowns fans they do realize that like we could have had a historic season last season. We could have done something that maybe might never ever be done before, and we could not do it. Going invincible, we failed to do it because of this Cape Town City team. So they owe us one. So we need to beat them tomorrow. So yeah, man. From me to you guys, have a good night. Congratulations to Orlando Pirates, and yeah, man. I'll see you guys tomorrow, man. This Orlando Pirates team, honestly, I'm quite decent. Anyways, sharp, guys.